BillyTDetroit Radio. News, sports, entertainment, and a little foolishness.
Just a little foolishness. Just a little foolishness. What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your man Billy T checking in on the BillyTDetroit radio show. And hey, what's up? We're Facebook Live and we have some special guests in the studio today. By the way, this is show number 99.
Oh, you almost there.
Fifi.
You almost
show
there.
Show number 99. We got to do something really big for show 100.
Turn up.
Miss Fifi is in the building.
What up, what up?
What's
hey,
happening? Rocky Road is on the camera tonight because we're filming because we have special guests in the studio. First of all, Miss Lola George.
What up, what up, what up, though?
With that sexy hair. I love it.
Oh, well, you know, thank you.
And also, extremely talented singer from Detroit, Miss Beth. Beth, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. Now, these two ladies are here. We got a lot to talk about. But first of all, you guys have been doing radio and television for some time now here in Detroit, right?
Facts.
Yep.
All right. And now you have a show, a video show.
Yes.
Called Lola After Dark.
That's right, baby.
Now, tell us a little bit about Lola After Dark. I think sexy when I hear that.
You should, because everything get better when it's after dark, right? You
Put
know,
a little shade on it.
Your whole evening don't get started till the dust falls, right? You know what I'm saying? The night's not right until it's dark outside. So Lola After Dark, it's a program where I have It's two girls and two guys. I'm one of the girls. I have my girl Beth right here. My boy Chris McKnight and Kendrick Jackson. Chris McKnight hails from the great state of California.
Okay.
West Side all day. Oh, God, he is so West Side. So it's
West Side?
It's comprised of different characters. Each one of us play a special role in the show. And I'm going to give you some background. I used to do radio on another station here locally.
Okay.
And we were canceled because we traveled too much.
Why you travel so much?
Because God has blessed me.
Oh,
and I'm living
okay.
my best.
Where you be
life.
going?
Well, we that time we were just coming back from Dubai.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah, we were in Dubai for a week because Beth was performing, and we went with the Lynn Roundtree. Shout out to our brother Lynn Roundtree.
Okay.
We were over there for a jazz concert, and when we got back, they got rid of us, which is cool. It's cool. No
Hey,
hard
I just
feelings.
came back from Dubai.
Yeah.
Peace.
See what I'm saying?
out.
They probably ain't never even been to Dubai. Like, how
Right.
the hell? What the hell?
How y'all get to go to Dubai? That was some jealousy right there.
Let me say this: I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not trying to spew no negativity. I'm just saying that's what happened. But when negative things or what appear to be negative happens in your life, you turn it around and use it as a blessing.
Okay.
And so what happened once that season ended, I took the next month or so to kind of figure out what I was going to do for 2018. And while we were on air, we would get a lot of people calling in to talk about our different topics. So we used to talk about love, life, and relationships. It was called the Lola George Show, where we talk love, life, and relationships. And so when we would have these hot, spicy topics, so many people would call in and they would say, when are you going to do something live? Because I used to do a live artist showcase. I used to always do a lot of open mics and different stuff like that. So they was like, when are you doing your next show?
Right.
Because we want to come and be a part of it. So I was sitting at home one night and God said, everything that you need, I've already provided to you. Every resource you need, you already have.
Look at God.
All you have to do is just go and do it. You don't have to have somebody else's platform.
That's true.
For you to do what I've given you to do.
Yeah.
Create your own platform.
Create your own.
And that's where we are now. You can create your own. You don't have to wait on to be on TV and this.
Yeah.
You can create your own. Is this going to be a YouTube channel?
It will be a YouTube channel.
Okay.
Now,
no, wait a minute, though. Hold up. We got to slow down for a minute. You went to Dubai.
I did.
Tell us about Dubai. How beautiful is that place?
First of all, in my opinion, it was South Beach times 100. It had the beauty and the vibe and the sexiness of Miami. It was breathtaking. Let me say this.
And a lot of money.
Oh, it was
a
money
lot of money
everywhere.
over there.
Matter of fact, we slept on money mattresses. It was like, you know how you have like like the goose feathers. Our stuff was
stuff with money.
It was stuff with $100 bills. Yeah, we slept. Yeah.
So was they whole bills or was they broken?
It was
whole
cut
bills.
up.
And I'd have been
you know the smell of fresh money?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what the hotel.
Baby,
we had a villa. Did we not have a villa?
Nice.
We had a what? It was.
It was two bedrooms, two full bathrooms,
yeah,
kitchen,
it was.
living room.
Y'all was
Yeah.
seriously
Y'all was
balling.
doing it.
Yeah, let me tell you
Ballin'.
something. They was bringing me hot chips. I was
see what
ordering
I'm
hot
saying?
chips from. That's a whole nother.
Okay.
I wanted to touch on that.
Bougetta. I'm talking about just,
yeah. Just all the way. Because they wouldn't let me get it. Let me say, there's zero crime.
Yeah, because they cut your hands off over there.
Zero crime. We went over there. I did all of this research and reading about all the things that we couldn't do. So we were literally covered from head to toe.
I heard about that.
Honey, no.
That's not true.
You don't have to do that.
Okay.
We were hot. It was 100-something degrees.
Now, is it because you're from America that you can do that? Because sometimes you get a break by being,
It's important to respect the culture.
Exactly.
Right. And that's a Muslim nation. So you do definitely want to respect the culture.
Okay.
So,
yes.
like here, like, I'm just hypothetical. Me and Billy go out of town. I don't know what his relationship situation is, but I'm just hypothetical.
Where we going?
So Billy and I go out of town.
Wait a minute, hold up. When we going out of town?
I'm just hypothetical.
Oh, hypothetical.
She said she left something in Dubai.
Yeah.
She had to go back and get it.
Right. Let's just say, and these were the rules in Dubai, seriously.
Okay.
So you and I go out of town. We check into a hotel room. Me and you don't have the same last name, so me and you can't stay in the same room. They don't play that. No, they don't play that.
Wow. Got to be husband and wife.
Got to be husband and wife.
Wow.
Ain't none of me and my boyfriend, me and my boo. They ain't
playing that.
There was
ain't that something?
No drinking in public.
Ain't no vacations. Okay, go ahead.
No drinking in public
No
for women?
For everybody.
Oh, everybody.
Because Muslims don't drink.
Allegedly.
No, you can drink in public if you're on the hotel grounds.
Like if you
Yeah, but if you're like walking down the street,
none of that.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah.
And certain restaurants, because they had to have licenses to actually. So
you can't just pull a flask out your purse.
No.
Now you better go to the bathroom somewhere.
There's no stealing. So you know how we walk
They
down the
cut
street.
your hands off.
But no.
What?
But I'm saying something that's simple. You know how you walk down the street and you find money? It's no
Yeah.
such thing as finding something.
Oh, you got to turn. What do you do with it? Turn it in.
It's not yours, so you leave it alone.
Oh, leave it. Oh, really?
Oh,
so you can
okay.
go back and find what you lost.
Yeah, if it's
How
yours.
do they know it's not yours?
Let me tell
I'm
you
talking
something.
about that's paper. This city is made of paper, baby.
This guy gave me his wallet and cell phone full of money, full of credit cards. Were you around when this happened? It was
What, to hold for him?
He was like, I'm telling you, it was a stack like this for those. And he was like, I'm telling you, they don't steal over here. He set it down and left about 15 to 30 minutes. Came back like I told you, ain't nobody gonna touch your stuff. Like,
wow,
it was amazing.
They are not from Detroit. They are not from Detroit.
Americans are so paranoid.
Yes.
Did they have locks on the doors and stuff? Like in
they did, but
maybe
you ain't
for
need
privacy.
them.
Yeah.
Wow. That is something.
We didn't see any residential areas, and we drove past them very quickly. But there is no crime. There is no sexual harassment. Those things do not happen there. And because I was performing, I had a merchandise table. We walked away. Nobody touched my stuff. Yeah, they either came over and bought it, or that was it.
Wow, that's nice.
So this is a crazy story. I'm gonna share this story. So Kathy and I, we went to the mall because we had all kind of long stuff. We didn't have anything.
And I told them they need to bring all these sheets.
So we needed to go to the mall so we could find some cute stuff to wear for the night of the performance. So we get to the mall. We took a shuttle to the mall. On our way back, the line was like 2 hours to get a cab back. And so we was like, we'll just
2 hours.
Yeah, that's how long the line was.
Wow.
Oh.
A lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah.
So we were like,
But you should see that mall though.
Yeah, we couldn't afford to wait 2 hours.
It's amazing.
So it was like, okay, we'll just call Uber. And we was like,
They got Uber?
Right. We was like, do we have Uber? So we're walking around, and so this guy says, you looking for Uber? And we like,
have Uber? We have Uber.
And he was like, I'm Uber. And me and my girl, looking
Uber.
like,
You should have been like, Uber,
You
what's
mean,
your last name?
Is your name Uber?
he was like,
Right.
he said, where you stay? So we told him the hotel. He was like, I'll take you. And we looking like
leery. Like, wait a minute. Yeah, there's no crime.
No, they won't.
Apparently.
They will not
Let me
bother
tell you
you.
something. So we get in the car. We go. Because we got to get back to the hotel because the show getting ready to start. So we got to go. So I said, sir, I need you. He pulls off. He's driving. So I open up my back door while he's driving. He looking at me like, what the hell is wrong with this crazy woman?
I'm from Detroit. That's what's
I just need to make sure that I can open up the door. You know what I'm saying?
God.
I'm not locked in.
Right, I'm not locked in.
That's that Detroit
So,
right there.
For real.
I'm pressing.
I'm
you
scared
ain't
of
got the door
cabs to this
locked
day.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pressing the windows because I'm like, sir,
Can I roll
can't
down the window?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
need to be able to roll. So I'm like, sir, can you take? He said, I roll. I said, no, I don't need you to roll it down.
I
I need,
need
to, be able
to.
to take that lock off the window. Then I open up the door. He looking like, I'm like, hey man, like I need you to take these. And he looking at me like,
What is wrong with
What
this?
is wrong?
Where are you from? Detroit? You
go
must be from Detroit.
313, okay?
I go
to be exact.
I go Facebook Live and I'm showing everybody like this
This is
who,
the guy.
This is who I just and he's looking at us like we are complete idiots. And he tells us that women are the safest. Like no harm will come to you. I mean, it was just an amazing how horrible things are here in America.
Yeah.
We won't talk
To
about
see
45,
that,
but
to see that, it does. You know,
that's
we wouldn't
true.
even know how to like just listening to it. I'm going, that's amazing because we're so used to locking the doors and being safe and thinking ahead and all that. You can just relax, really. That's what it sounds like.
Because of that blue passport, and the natives told us this, because of the blue passport, they treat us like kings and queens.
Oh, really?
They value our knowledge. They value our expertise.
Wow.
They value Americans.
Really?
But the Americans that we met over there, and we met several, they have been over there and they do
love
not want to come back to the U.S.
I can't blame them.
And they
I can't blame them.
But they're black Americans.
Oh, okay.
It's a big black American
they are.
population.
Wow, they live there?
Some nice
Yes.
looking ones too. Yeah.
Baby, you see my eyes. Like,
I heard they got a lot of jobs
are they
over there, too.
sun-kissed?
Well, a lot of them
like-
have gone over there from the automotive companies.
Okay.
And there we met one guy. That, in fact, the guy that gave you his wallet to sit down, he had been over there for 20-some years.
Oh,
wow.
He said
he
not-
ain't going home.
He
He
said
ain't
he's
coming
not
back.
coming
No.
back. He's
Yeah.
not interested. And they said they watch the news and they see what we're dealing with over here. And they're
It's-
like,
Oh,
it's
no.
unbelievable.
Now,
It's a
and
completely
now I'm
different
definitely
world.
not coming
I'm
back.
sure.
they
It's
don't
a
want to come
completely
back.
different world.
So let's move on because I want to get Beth in here, and you have a unique story. First of all, you're a singer,
Yes.
but you have a lineage
Yes.
that is amazing. Tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Beth Griffith Manley, and my father was Johnny Griffith. He was one of the Funk Brothers.
The Funk Brothers.
Yeah.
Y'all know who the Funk Brothers were? This was the band that.
They looking like,
let's educate
Not
him real
exactly.
quick.
They didn't wear deodorant?
They was
What he
funky.
saying? Look, what he saying?
That is the band that made Motown. They did all the music for all the
Okay.
Motown. Yeah, they were incredible. And there's a documentary about the Funk Brothers that you have to watch. It's
It's
incredible.
called Standing in the Shadows of Motown.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
If you
I'm gonna
don't
have
know
to check
the
it out.
story, you will just you'll be amazed by it.
Right.
So your dad,
Yeah, my dad was Johnny Griffith, and he played on just a countless number of hits. I'm honored that's my dad. I'm honored that he left me this legacy. But the thing is, he didn't, because he's deceased. He didn't want me in the business.
oh really?
My mother didn't either.
Why?
And,
They know the business.
Well, because Motown
What
kind of
they've
left.
seen.
Yeah, what they had seen, and
Motown left a bad taste.
Motown left a bad taste, kind of like in my dad's mouth, and he didn't want me to do it, but I couldn't. I have a brother, I have a sister. I couldn't help it. I told him I was going to do it. He got a chance to see me do a few things before he passed away, but not really the things that I'm doing now, and I wish he was here. But the great thing is there's a huge Motown community in LA, and I go out there a lot, and they have truly embraced me, and those are my aunties and uncles, and I love everybody dearly. Some of the biggest names of Motown are, Auntie so-and-so, Auntie, and
so
I love
you
it.
grew up in the business, in it, really,
Yes,
in the Motown?
I did, but I didn't. My dad would always have some of his friends over that were the Funk Brothers or other musicians, or he'd take me to the studio as a little kid. I didn't know where I was at. I didn't know what was going on. I was very little. I have an older sister, so she saw more stuff than I did.
Okay.
By the time I was born, Motown was gone, and they had gone back to L.A., and my dad started teaching. So I didn't get in the Motown thing, and so there was a lot of things that my dad did that I knew nothing about because he kept it away from me because he didn't want me in the business. So when I really found out the extent of the music that my father had played on, he was already dead, and it was really sad, and it was kind of like, wow, how do I not know that my dad did all this stuff?
Yeah.
But he didn't want me to know, and he really sheltered me from it. He made sure I went to college, got my degree and all that kind of stuff, and then
awesome.
I'm like, I don't want this.
But the music,
say
drew you back in.
The music has never let me go. I've always been doing it in some capacity. I was in girl groups, or I was, gigging at some bar or club around town. I was doing that, and I did that back in the day. And then I just decided one day I didn't want to do it anymore. I wanted to go on the road. So,
and there you go.
And who have you been on the road with? Who have you sung background with? I'm sorry to take over you.
Do it. Go ahead.
If you're gonna tell a story.
Well, I have to give a shout out to Michael Powell.
Oh,
he
that's
is,
my man.
Yes, he is. He's a mentor and one of my best friends. And
good guy.
I met him years ago. He met me through some people. And I went to Mike years ago and told him I wanted to go on the road and be a background singer. So he put me on a couple albums that he was working on. And then he took me to Miss Aretha Franklin first. And she was like, no, she doesn't. She's never sang with anybody, so I'm going to pass.
Did he take you to Anita?
The next person he took me to was Anita Baker, and she kept me for 5 years. That was my first major tour role and first gig. And Yeah, that was incredible. So she mentored me up until the time that I worked with her, and then Kim picked me up. So I've been with him 6 years now doing background.
Cool. That's awesome. Now, this album we're looking at here, Beth Free.
Yes.
The title's Free. Is this your first, second, third, what?
This is my first album.
Solo album?
Yes, that I put out. My husband and I funded it ourselves. We did it all ourselves. So I'm really proud of that project, and the producers on the project are amazing. So for my debut album, doing it out my pocket, I have 4 Grammy-nominated, 4 Grammy-winning producers that are on this album.
All right.
That is just incredible. Michael Powell is on there because I did a remake of I Just Want to Be Your Girl.
Ooh, look out now.
And then I have Eric Bluetooth Griggs, who's out of L.A., who did 2 tracks for me on here. And, he's out working with Dr. Dre now. And he produced Chris Brown and Jordan Sparks' No Air. So he's Grammy nominated and won for that. And then I have my big brother, Marcus Divine, is on here. And one of the songs that he and I wrote together and he produced is doing really good on Spotify. I'm up, over 100,000 streams on that. So that's really good for an independent artist. All right. And then last but not least, Cordell Walton, who kind of oversaw the project for me. He's Charlie Wilson's MD. So I love him. I love Marcus. I love Mike. I love Eric. And I'm just grateful that those guys saw enough in me with my first album to help me out. Okay. And they really did help me.
That's amazing.
All right. There we go.
That's what's up.
Well, we're going to check out track number 1. The title track, I should say. Free.
Yep.
All right. This is Beth, the title track from her CD, Free, on BillyTDetroit Radio.
Every day I look in the mirror looking back at me. Ooh, I say a girl so full of life, she just wants to be happy. Ooh, I've been through some things, been through the storm and rain, and I know I just gotta release it. Ooh, time can heal a wound, time can heal the pain, but will I be whole again? I just wanna be free. I never gave up on me. Learn how to guard my heart, love and still think smart, cause hurt you can't foresee. Now I know I'll go on and be okay. All these memories, part of my history, I can't be stuck in yesterday. I wanna be free. I want my dreams that were stolen and washed away, but never showed up on this show. I'm breaking the bondage that was built here. I'm moving on, create a new life, and show the world a new me, a stronger me. Heard your time expired a long time ago. It's time for me to walk away.
Beth Free. The CD is available, and I'm sure. Where do you have it at, on iTunes?
Yeah, it's on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, Apple Music, and you can also go to my website, which is BethAlwaysSings.com. You can look me up and download music from there.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so listen, let's get back to Lola After Dark, the sexy talk show in the barbershop, men and women kicking it.
Yes.
About topics. You do different topics
Yes.
in your intro. Wait a minute. Let me play your intro because the intro is dope.
It's
dope. I'm gonna just
I
play
like that.
a little bit of the intro here.
I'm
you know?
answering questions while it's playing.
What's
Like,
off limits when it comes to your relationship? Are you open to open relationships? Do you mind if she gets drunk? Does looks really matter? Is it okay if he gets high? Are you really in a relationship? Is smoking weed really doing drugs?
Uh-oh.
Do you need a man? Do you need a woman? What if she doesn't have any money? Is that okay? If he lost his job, do you still have his back? If she's gained a little weight, is that a deal breaker? But you gained some weight too. Should I be upset? Do we work out together? Or do I send you to the gym alone? At what point is it acceptable for you to start looking elsewhere? If I fail to meet your needs, have I given you a pass to stray? All of these questions can be answered.
On Lola After Dark. All these questions will be answered,
All
huh?
these questions.
Okay.
All
All
these
right.
questions.
Well, tell us about it. These topics that you come up with. I mean, what'd you say? Do I go to the gym? Is smoking weed a deal breaker?
Is
or-
smoking weed really doing drugs? You know, I mean, first of all, I need people to understand that I don't believe in judging people.
Okay.
I don't have a judgmental spirit. Like, who are you to judge? Because all of us are doing something.
Listen,
All of
if
us
she was judgmental, me and her wouldn't even be friends.
Right, right. And when we started to get close, one of the first things I said to her is, there's a no judgment zone here.
Yeah.
Like, because trust me, if I open up my closet, it's a few things
Uh-oh.
that ain't none of your business that's going to come falling out.
Oh,
Yeah.
look out now.
And that's necessary.
I own my truth,
Yeah.
but some of it ain't your business. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? But, so Lola After Dark, we really talk about those things. So remember when you were a child and your parents had friends over and they would sit down and smoke their cigarettes and play bid whist and have a little cocktail and you go sneaking down there trying to figure out what they, and they say, we having grown folk conversations.
go in the back.
Go in the back.
back.
These grown folk talks.
Right.
So these are those topics because so many times there's so much that's going on in our community that people don't want to address or they don't realize other people are going through some of the same things that you're going through. So we kind of talk about it in the open forum. So I have 2 girls, 2 guys. So myself, Beth, Kendrick, and Chris. Kendrick, that's my intellect. That's the one that's the intelligent brother.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Chris is my funny, silly, get on your nerves type brother. But it's all in love.
Right.
I am the silly girl, funny, and we call Beth the blonde. But she's the only one that's married, so she gives her advice from a married perspective. Where
Okay.
the other 3 of us,
That's good.
We're all single, so we do have the balance between a guy that's in a relationship because Kendrick is taken; he's in a relationship. Chris, you know how whatever that is, you know what I'm saying.
So what
Lola-
is
Chris.
So what is the one of the most interesting topics that you guys have talked about?
We've had a
Throw
lot.
something out there for us.
So, is it okay if I date your ex? Let's deal with that one.
Ooh.
Is it okay if I date your ex? Because let's look
Well,
at Detroit.
now wait a minute. So this would be like for your girlfriend. If it's okay if you date your girlfriend's ex,
Like
boyfriend.
Beth may have dated somebody 10 years ago before she got married. I didn't know Beth 10 years ago, so
Back in the pond.
you know what I'm saying.
and you didn't know him.
And I didn't know him, and
Yeah.
so we meet, and I'm like, "Ooh, Beth, girl, I met this guy. He was," and she like, "You talking about time out?" Like, yeah.
Yeah, I know him. That was my.
Is it okay?
Now, okay. So there's the question: is it okay, Beth? Is it okay?
It depends on how deep that relationship was that I had with
Boom.
Tyrone. Because if
Right.
Tyrone was popping, and then
You don't want her to be popping with him.
that's a great area.
That's a
and
good one.
That's a great area. But I think, and thank God, we have never had to cross that road.
We won't do that.
We don't
You
even
never
like,
know though.
No.
We don't like the same.
We don't
kind.
even like the same type of dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and it's funny because like somebody will walk in and this happened the other day. We sitting down and this guy walks in. I start kicking her until she said, "Girl, I already saw him." See,
The radar went off. Ooh,
the
girl,
radar
look at
went-
him.
she knows. I know her type.
Yeah.
Or if and okay, I am married, but I ain't blind. So sometimes, and I'm being truthful.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
Sometimes a guy we'll be somewhere and she'll say, "Now I don't know. Do you even like that? Like, cause
She don't have a type.
I don't have a type.
She
I
like
ain't got
men.
no type.
She like men.
I like men.
That's
Okay.
my kind of girl.
So
Okay.
that's the difference.
Now let me ask you, Miss Fifi. Can your best friend date your ex?
Well, it has happened. And yeah.
And you was okay with it?
Yeah, they back in the pond.
We both like
They back in the pond.
And to your point, like I feel like there is, there are levels to it. However, and I just think that first of all, if it was an ex from the time that you knew me as a friend, then I can't say nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? But if it was within the time, you know who the ones is. You know what I'm saying? So you just don't even, now that's a code. Like you just, you just don't go with the ones. But I mean, if he was just miscellaneous, then shit, he miscellaneous. That's just what it is.
Especially if he that dude that broke your girl's heart.
Yeah, I mean, you know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know that though.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying?
Well,
if you real about it, you would talk to her anyway.
I think that is the difference. If it's your girl and or your boy, if you know that person and you both knew each other,
you know what it is.
That's off limits to me. I think that's the code. That's the bro code.
Yes.
I wouldn't even think about that. First of all, I wouldn't be attracted probably to that person.
But if you just went fishing, then
but if I didn't, if like you said, somebody you met later that you dated or they dated a long time ago, they would have to tell me, dude, that was my stuff, man. They would have to tell me. If it bothered them, then I'm out.
Then you got to say that, like
But I think so. I have this thing that I call the stable. Like everybody has a stable.
Yeah,
and
you got a stable, Lola?
No.
You got a stable, baby?
I don't have a stable.
You got a stable.
I'm single as a dollar bill. So everyone has a stable, and in their stable, you have a few prize horses.
Yes,
right.
Yes.
You have
a few fillies.
Clydesdales.
You have a few Clydesdales, some real stallions
that you don't want anybody else riding.
That you don't want nobody to touch,
right?
Because they sitting in your stable.
You brush their mane and stuff from time to time. Just go and get them together.
But then you may have some ponies that's just sitting in there. That
some mules in there.
In your stable.
I love it.
You have a few different things that sit in your stable, and once you release them, and they're allowed to be free, then they're
out there.
You can eat anybody grass. I don't care. Go eat the grass.
But if they still in your stable, and they could be a stable member for 10, 15, 20 years.
That's right. That's right.
Just saying.
So my code, my woman law says this. Let's hypothetically, Beth is single. We go out, and I go to the bathroom, and while I'm in the restroom, she see a guy. And she like, girl, when I come out the bathroom, she like, girl, this guy walked in and he was fine as hell. And I'm like, okay. And if he come over and try to talk to me, I'm like, no good, no deal.
My girl already
absolutely.
Because my girl saw him first. That's how deep it is for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is I wouldn't want him then because I know he came to her and I'm not his
but
type.
No.
But I know what you're saying.
I'm just saying
he ain't got nobody now.
On site. Whoever see him first.
Right.
That's
okay.
The winner is.
And well, let me give you the guy code. The same situation, right? And if she digging on old boy, I think go for it, bro. If she going for you, one of us got to hit.
Yeah, I'm not going.
See, that's how we are.
Somebody, yeah.
It's like, look, we ain't letting this go to waste. If she like you better than she like me, go for it. We don't know her. It's all. It's an affiliate out there.
You are an animal.
I'm just saying, that's the real deal.
You're right.
I ain't gonna block my boy if she ain't digging me and she digging him.
Well, guys won't do that.
Good luck, huh?
Guys,
Dang,
y'all
man.
are freer.
But did he say one of us got to hit?
One of
did
us.
I say that out loud?
He said, "Don't let it go to waste."
I didn't mean to say that out loud, but that's the real.
That's how y'all think.
Hey, well, but it's like if she makes the choice, if she choose me, she choose him. That's how it's going down.
Yeah, you want? Can I give you one more topic?
Sure.
Is foreplay necessary?
It all depends.
That was something else we talked about. Is foreplay necessary?
I agree with Billy T. It all depends.
It's nice, but sometimes the foreplay is before anything happens.
I think exactly like
after. It's afterplay.
Right,
yeah,
afterplay.
I think it's different languages to foreplay. I think it's different. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Because it could just be that one that you could just hear him say something,
And it's you ready.
Because that one foreplay might be to last you 8 times. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't even got to reboot for a minute. Just he just
it's
say something like again,
shut
and it just do all that. All the stuff that he did the first 8 times ago. It just happened again all in you, and you ready.
When you see him, you get.
How long y'all be in there? She
I'm
said
just saying,
8 times. The first 8 times.
You in your 20s? All right,
I'm almost 40.
Come on,
We're not gonna talk about it.
I'm excited about that.
It's a good thing. Let me tell you something about that 40, honey. Let me tell you something about that 40.
Look,
Dog
you got my
in
chin
heat.
moving fast.
Dog in heat.
Oh,
That's all
okay.
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay,
Dog
that
in
makes me-
heat.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dog in heat. Be ready.
Listen, Lola,
me
After
put on
Dark,
extra
I
coconut
can't wait.
oil.
It's a great concept and a great show. And where can they find it? Or
So-
is it out yet? Or
So
where
right
we at
now
on it?
we're doing the taping. So the next taping is November 9th at Presidential Suites Barbershop. That's located on Gratiot and Shane. That's 2625 Gratiot Avenue. That's really close to downtown Detroit. It's
Okay.
next to Ziedman's.
Oh,
Next to
yeah.
Ziedman's.
The pawn shop.
Yeah, it's next
Yeah.
to the pawn shop, Ziedman's, Gratiot and Shane, across the street from Gardella's, down the street from the post office, down the street
Yeah.
from downtown. There we go.
Yeah.
Presidential Suites.
Now, is it open to the
It's
public?
open to the public. Come,
Okay.
come ye, come all.
Okay.
There is a small donation at the door.
Sure.
It's only $10. You know, y'all. It's
you-
Friday. Y'all just got paid. Bring me that 10. Bring me that hot 10 piece.
And there you go. There you go.
But you want to come early because seating is limited. Because we actually have seating. It's amazing. Again, the hosts are Kendrick Jackson, Chris McKnight, Beth, and myself, Lola George. And it's a dialogue. The synergy happens between the host and the audience. It's not just us sitting up there talking.
Okay.
We
Okay.
invite your input because
need to be
that's
there.
when the magic really happens.
I got something to say.
And we've hooked up a few people. It's been people, came in there single, left out with a man. I mean,
You know, it's the barbershop, baby. I just put a whole prom dress on when
There
I'm going
you
to
go.
the barbershop,
People get ready. Stay ready that way. You
You
ain't
see
got
what
to
I'm
get
saying?
ready.
Lola George, Lola After Dark, Beth. The CD is free.
Yes.
And we're going to play before we go. I want to thank you guys so much for coming down and hanging out with us on Billy T. Detroit Radio.
Thank you for having us.
And anything else you want to add?
Well, we just want to see. We just want to see people turn out. If you have questions about relationships, if you want to laugh, if you want to just relax, if you want to tell how you feel, if you want to ask some questions from a guy, get a guy's perspective of what they're thinking. Kendrick has an amazing joke that he tells that it just slays us every time. Everybody loves Lola. If you want to come meet Lola, if you want to just feel her energy, that's great. I'll be there. I'm giving you the perspective of a married person, and I'm being very honest. And my husband is there. Sometimes I have him in the corner scratching because he's like, "Dog, why she say that?"
Telling all
Putting
my
all the
business.
business out there.
But it's the truth, honestly. I've been married for 18 years. So
All right.
I tell people the truth, without keeping my key still working in the door. Change the locks before I get home. But you guys come hang out with us. It's a great time.
What time does it start?
Doors open at 9. I
Okay.
typically wait for the last haircut to finish.
Okay.
So
Oh,
we
okay.
typically get started around 9:30, 10.
So
Okay.
I can't
Okay.
get a haircut while I'm on the show.
I wanted to do that.
That would be
but
kind of cool. It's too little much, though.
in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
background.
yeah, no. It's
let's
the
keep it
setting.
clean.
The
Find
setting
some
is
silent
what
clippers
makes it.
then.
All right. So listen, though, before we go, we do want to play. It's a classic Chapter 8 song sung by Anita Baker. This is your version, Beth.
Yes, and this is produced by Michael Powell, the
Hey.
original writer
Hey.
and producer of the original song.
And she did it.
I'm Michael Powell from back in the day when I was on 105.9. We were on the Boulevard when we first switched over from jazz to R&B. I used to bring guys here, local people in to interview, and I asked Michael to come down, and we're sitting there talking, and there was a plaque, Anita Baker plaque, with all of her platinum albums on the wall. And I said, Mike, when you look at that plaque, what do you think? He said, that one album right there made me rich. I forget which one he pointed to. Rapture. He said, that's it. I was set for life after that. The rest is all icing on the cake.
And you know what? He's such a nice guy.
He's such a
He
nice
is
man.
so
Very
generous
nice man.
to me to just coach me. He coached me through this entire song. This is a big song. So I thank Michael Powell from the bottom of my heart for this
Beautiful.
gift.
Beautiful. Thanks again, ladies, for hanging out and kicking it with us on Billy T After Dark. How about that? This is Billy T Detroit Radio. Miss Beth. I just want to be your girl. Classic. Take us back, Beth.
If I find a way to love you, can I come and play? Can I come today inside your loving? I know sometime in our lives we both will fly high into paradise, 'cause it's so very nice for lovers. That's why I just wanna be yours. I just want to be yours. I just wanna be yours. Why won't you just believing in me. You know I love you so much beyond compare. Oh, you know my love is there just for you. And no one else. I just wanna be yours. Won't you just let me be your girl? Just wanna be yours. Please let me be your girl. Just wanna be yours. Won't you just let me be your girl? Just wanna be yours. No matter how long it takes, I've got time. Baby, I'll wait to be yours. That will make me so happy. Can't you see? You're the one for me. Ooh, know what the guy will do. I make plans for me and you ain't nothing else in this whole world I'd rather do than be with you alone.
Billy T. Detroit Radio. The show's so dope, you might kill some brain cells.
I burned too many brain cells down to be worried about my brain cells now. I burned too many brain cells down to be worried about a brain cell now. I burned too many brain cells down.